Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Friday, September 25. Jamaica officially opened its first COVID-19 field hospital yesterday. The health facility donated by the United States government is located on the grounds of the National Chest Hospital in St. Andrew. Speaking at the handover ceremony, Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton says the country's response to the COVID-19 pandemic has been heavily strengthened by the donation.
Part of our recovery plan will need to increase our capacity in terms of resources, hospital care, and in terms of frontline healthcare workers. And so this field hospital will not only help us to effectively manage the surge in cases, but will also allow us to be responsive to hotspot areas across the island, as the equipment provides us with great mobility, and that's a very big plus.
U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica Donald Tapia says the gifting of the COVID-19 field hospital to Jamaica symbolizes the long-standing relationship between the two countries.
Whether in security, business, or public health, the United States of America and Jamaica has established a strong tradition of cooperation in times of success and of great challenges, which we are facing today.
The field hospital has the capacity to house 70 patient beds and 8 reconfigurable compartments equipped to operate autonomously with critical equipment and supplies, among other features. Medical teams using the hospital can configure it to isolate patients and conduct surgical operations if required. The facility, which came at a cost of $753,000, was purchased as part of the U.S. Southern Command's Southcom ongoing assistance to nations responding to the global pandemic in the Caribbean and Latin America, and was funded by Southcom's Humanitarian Assistance Program. 100% of the third tranche of regular grants have been paid to primary and secondary schools, totaling $1.4 billion. The news was revealed by Education Minister Fayval Williams earlier this week.
Regular grants for both independent and special needs schools will be disbursed during the next week.
Minister Williams also disclosed that the Early Childhood Commission has commenced the provision of back-to-school grants for basic schools.
A total of $13.5 million is being distributed to the Brain Builders Center, which offers support to children 0 to 3 years, while $30 million was provided for the procurement of sanitation material and PPEs for schools identified to be in need. These are being distributed to the basic schools.
She informed that the officers continue to engage the schools as they prepare for when they will operate in a physical environment. Schools will reopen on October 5, but face-to-face teaching and learning has been prohibited in public schools. Meanwhile, teachers and support staff at private schools will benefit from financial assistance from the government to help cushion the effects of the pandemic. Minister of Education Fayval Williams says the request to the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service for salary support for independent schools has been approved.
Based on the submission, all teachers will receive a one-off payment of $40,000, and support staff will receive a one-off payment of $10,000.
Minister Williams says the payment is being processed and the ministry will see to it that the funding is provided. This allocation to private schools follows a petition by the Jamaica Independent Schools Association for government to offer financial assistance to its members since schools were mandated closed in March as a means of minimizing the spread of COVID-19. And finally, support services to the indigent and homeless remain a top priority for the government. Local Government and Rural Development Minister Desmond Mckenzie says work is far advanced on a number of projects for the vulnerable.
We are expecting the soup kitchen at Church Street to be up and running by the end of this month. They have just concluded the procurement for the equipment, and we are looking forward to that.
He adds that there are 2 indigent houses and a drop-in facility that is to be opened later this month in St. Thomas. Ground is also to be broken in West Central St. Andrew in short order to commence the building out of 12 indigent houses. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.